Good afternoon, everyone. Let's come up to a seated position, comfortable, cross-legged, easy pose. So if you need a lift under the seat, they're available. If you brought something, if you didn't, you can let me know. I could quickly grab you something. So hips lifted gently, or if you're sitting on the buttocks themselves, you're going to lift up out of the seat. Cross the legs comfortably. If you have that ability of any sort of half lotus, working towards that, Vajrasana. Soften the eyes closed. And think about extending the head up so tall, so high that you could feel the ceilings. They are just starting to touch the hairs on the top of your head. And then come down the sides of the head, relax the ears. Good, so the ears aren't lifted up. Okay, we soften the sides of the neck. And then we come down to the shoulders. Release them. Let them just hang there on the structure, muscle, bone. Put a little gentle squeeze between the blades right at the spine. It'll draw the shoulders back. And you might feel a slight amount of tension across the upper chest. You'll breathe into it. So breathe in through the nose here. Fill yourself up. Extend that crown up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, release the breath slowly. And then we just continue. And let's switch our view, our focus mentally on the low abdominal area. So right at the belt line, where your pants are sitting there, just below the belly button and the navel. We want to make space there. So can you kind of lift up, sit a little bit taller, and feel that length there? So that's going to be some engagement in the low back between the tailbone. And then from that navel to the base of the sternum. There's that little tip there. We want to lift and make that space long. Now this is the space where the diaphragm moves. So we give it a little bit more space. We allow a little bit more potential for that breath to be a little bit bigger and a little bit deeper here. And so far, it's just nice, deep, full inhalations and exhalations through the nose. There's no forcing, no straining, no huffing. You're just doing your best to fill yourself up and empty yourself. Good. So now we're going to think about the rib cage itself. Each rib, making space, the intercostals in between. And ultimately at the top, the collarbones will rise up towards the chin as you extend the crown towards the ceiling, just checking in at all these points. So we have the breath engagement, the space low below the navel, then from the navel to the sternum, up the ribs, to the collarbones, crown lifts. As you exhale, we release from top, middle, the bottom. Squeeze the navel in and pull it up. Feel that muscle activity. Actively breathing. Taking that little sip more right at the very top. And that exhale, releasing, squeezing, pushing the air away. Take a few more deep breaths. Good, so we can create work when we focus the mind. It doesn't have to be speed or rate. It can be just as challenging to sometimes go against that principle and have to slow ourselves down from the hustle, the bustle, the going constantly. that mental fluctuation that we're here to control or learn to control and make attempts at controlling. So inhale deeply, fill yourself up, extend tall. Exhale completely, release all the breath, squeeze the navel in. Now together, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain. Inhale deeply, fill yourself up. Exhale completely, release all the breath, squeeze it all out. Now inhale 3/4 of your lung capacity and hold the breath comfortably. So again, no forcing, no straining, just holding the breath, sitting up tall, relaxing the shoulders down, gently squeezing them back, making room for the breath. Focus the gaze between the brow. Sit up nice and tall, and now exhale, release the breath through the nose. Find your breath. The one you created earlier, now see what it's become. So by breathing consciously, deeply, we've expanded our capacity. We've brought in a whole lot of oxygen. We've brought in a whole lot of prana, that energy that moves us, that stimulates us, that animates us. And it's cooling off outside. We're just getting going, so we can add a little bit of movement, some heat to get that moving a little bit quicker on the body. Bring the palms together just out in front of you. Put a little pressure between them and begin to rub. The goal is to start a fire. To start the fire there just in front of you. There's a little pile of kindling made up of all the useless thoughts that you brought with you. You've piled them there just in front of you. Oh, wow, your pile is pretty big. So let's start this nice roaring fire. We're going to heat this place, heat our energy, keep going, create that heat. Sparks are coming, a little bit of smoke, a little smoldering, almost there. Keep going, sit up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath in, reach those hands up, close the eyes, breathe. Now the pump is pumping a little bit firmer than it was before. And it's pumping that stimulus all over the body. The body's happy. Be happy. Take a nice deep breath in. Fill yourself up. Exhale. Relax the fingertips down to the earth. Palms down. Walk the fingers away. Form a pyramid with the body. Inhale deeply. Fill up. Sit up tall. Exhale. Release the right ear towards the right shoulder. Good. So we use the support of the fingertips to keep us from tipping. The spine is like the mast of a sailboat. Shoulders remain level, supportive. Feeling that nice long stretch. Walk those left fingers a little further away. You want to increase this stretch, we can turn the palm up, lift the right arm level with the shoulder. Bend at the elbow without pulling on the head. Release the fingertips, palm or hand to the side of the head. Relax the hand, don't pull. Relax the wrists and forearm, maybe the rest of the arm. Allow that right shoulder to melt down away from that right ear. Keep the right side of the head and neck equally as long. Don't compress. Take one more nice deep breath in, fill, lengthen, sit up through the spine. Then exhale, release the right palm down, fingertips down. Wait for the inhale, lift the head up. Brush the top of the head towards the ceiling, and then exhale, tip to the left. So we're using the support of the fingers, just the tips. Good. Feeling that stretch now along the right side of the head. Tiptoe those right fingers away. Turn the left palm up. Lift the arm level with the shoulder if you did it on the other side. Enhancing the stretch, bending the elbow, relaxing fingertips, palm or hand to the side of the head. Don't pull here. Relax the arm. Allow it to just be natural weight. Tune into that left shoulder. Allow it to melt down away from the ear. This will keep the side of the head and neck long, equal on both sides. Sit up tall through the spine. Take a really nice deep breath in. Fill and lengthen. Feel that stretch. Exhale, release the hand only down to the earth, fingertips down. Wait for the in-breath, lift the head up. Exhale, bow the chin towards the chest. And on the inhale, lift the chin up, look up, allow the head to extend, and then gently tip back, opening the throat. Exhale, release the chin to the chest. Feel that stretch in the back of the neck. Good. As you inhale, lifting the chin, lifting the gaze, push the jaw forward. Feel that extra stretch in the throat, then relax the jaw. Exhale, release the breath, chin to chest, pause. Turn the palms out. As you inhale, reach the arms up. Go ahead and interlace those fingers and relax the basket of the hands on the back of the head at the occipital bone. Then relax the forearms down alongside the head. Don't pull, but relax. Sit up tall through the back of the spine and neck. Feel that length, that stretch. Good. Keeping the hands where they are. On the inhale, start to look forward. Start to lift through the back of the head. Lift the chin away from the chest. Look up towards the ceiling and send the elbows away from one another. And then gently start to draw them back. Can you look up so high and let that head fall back that it actually relaxes into those hands? That's where we're working towards. Send those elbows, stretch through the chest, the biceps, the pec minor. Take one more nice deep breath in. Look up, look up, look up. Exhale, relax the chin to the chest. Let the hand slide off the back of the head, down into the lap. Now inhale, lift the chin, level with the earth. Good. Turn your chin to the right. Even if your eyes are closed, look way, 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 way around behind you. Good. Now shift your chin to the left and shift your eyes way, way, way around to the left. Look around behind you, even if the eyes are closed. Good. Now look right. And then look left. Look right. And then left, and then come in the center. Roll the shoulders forward and around. We do that 3 times. In one direction. Nice relaxed arms. And once you completed those 3, pause. Go in the other direction. So some tension with intention, right? We're going to draw those shoulders up towards the earlobes, and we're going to sit up just a little bit higher. We're going to continue to squeeze them up, up, up. Try to fill that space. Fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up, and then exhale, drop them down. Can you do that one more time that way? Lift them up, sit up, fill up, squeeze, 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 and then release them. One more. Inhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Good. So all the channels here are open. Find your way in the table. So anything you're sitting on, you're going to remove it. Come onto the hands and the knees. Right up to the top of the mat. So the channels within the necks and the shoulders are more open. The lower portion of the body and the spine has been active. So we're going to continue to move the energy along its pathways. Good. One way we know, nice to open the spine. We'll begin with the cow and the cat. Let's find cow first. So lift the chin, lift the tail, and let the navel just kind of hang down. So we're just going to stay here. Because if you were just to start moving, that stiffness is prohibitive, right? So we're kind of stiff right now, so it's not going to go as far. And we're just going to let it kind of soften slowly. You know, if you pulled that taffy out, it's got that really nice slow sag. And imagine that, really nice and slowly, breath after breath, with your little bit of effort to push and grip with those hands. Heart is lifting up, chin is lifting up away from the chest. Eyeballs are looking up. But that low midsection of yours, you're just kind of letting it hang between the two structures that are supporting it, the four pillars. Now, put a little downward pressure into the tops of the feet. Feel the energy move right up. Supportive. Tail maybe came up just a little bit higher. Beautiful. Take one more really nice deep breath in. Lift the tail, lift the chin and gaze, and then exhale nice and slowly, slowly shift to the opposite. That's our cat. So it's the opening of the front and the back. So the vertebrae are connected. They're discs, right? So when you close the front, it expands the back portion. And oppositely, when we were doing cow, it was closing the top portion and opening the front. So we're just starting to get the stretch and that maintenance of our range of motion and a flexion and extension. Good. So push into the feet again. Give that add to the tuck and pushing the hips towards the face. Ripple right up the spine to the peak. That top one, it's pushing up and almost touching the ceiling. And then the chin is tucking and we feel that upper spine arch nice and long. A little bit harder to breathe in here. The exhale is quite nice. So take one more, fill yourself up as best as you can. And then with the exhale, let it all go, squeeze and arch. Can we do 2 rounds moving through this cycle nice and slow? Remember, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And exhale, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Do it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, move through your cycle. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4 to neutral. Pause. So that movement, that link, each breath, each individual person is different. So the idea in today's practice is to begin that movement with your individual, full, complete breath. Good. So as we inhale, we're going to lift the right leg and send the left arm forward, spinal balance. Exhale, lower the hand and lower the knee back down. And now count to 4 and inhale, lift it up and pause. So again, use that breath length of yours to gain that movement from floor to stable spinal balance. Good, so we're going to add to the integrity and the strength of the spine a few rounds. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, reaching. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring the elbow and knee together, arch the back. And then inhale, reach 1, 2, 3, 4, extend. And then 4, 3, 2, 1, knee and elbow together. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now we go for length. Inhale, reach and extend, finale. And then exhale, lower palm, lower knee and foot. 1 cow, 1 cat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to neutral. Exhale and prepare. Opposite side. Inhale, right or left leg, right arm. Exhale, completely lower the hand and the shin back down. Use your length of breath. Inhale, come up, extend and pause. Exhale, squeeze the navel in, engage. Now, inhale, reach and extend. And now exhale, elbow to knee and arch the back. Use that whole exhalation. Good. Now inhale, reach and extend. And exhale, elbow to knee, squeeze and arch. Now we go for length. Inhale and reach and extend. Exhale, lower the palm, lower the knee. Use the inhalation, come into cow. Use the full exhalation. Move into cat. Inhale, neutral, big toes together. Exhale, sit the hips back, take child's pose, puppy stretch. So try to relax the arms though. Release, turn the palms up. So again, pumpings. Pumping of the musculature, the abdominal area, along the spine. And we're creating the movement of energy, the distribution of energy. Maintaining range of motion, strength, tone to the musculature. Good. If you've taken those arms back, reach them forward, top of the mat. Separate those palms shoulder distance. Begin to grip with fingertips. Press the entire palm, straightening the arms. No portion of the arms except for the palms are on the earth. Lift your chin. Look forward between the thumbs. Grip. And then inhale. Draw yourself forward. Let the shoulders come over the knuckles. Curl your toes under. Exhale. Press yourself up and back into a inverted V, a down dog. So the first one, working the back muscles, they might be engaged, might be tight, so you can walk it out here or even maintain a little bend in the knees. Keep the hands active and protected through the wrist by gripping. Fingertips push into the palms, roll the weight into the thumbs and the peace fingers. Allow the shoulders to roll away, making some space between them. Now let's begin to press both of the heels down. Find stillness in your position. If the heels are just there at the ground or very, very close, you can walk those toes back a few inches. If they're way off the ground, maybe just a little bit closer to you. So we have some effort and some work towards straightening the legs and stretching the backside of the body from the heels, the ankles, the calves, right through the backs of the knees, hamstrings, glutes, meeting there at the peak, the highest place, the tail. Push the chest back gently as the heels press down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, hop the feet there. Good. Inhale, come up halfway. Look out in front of you. Keep the hips lifted and then exhale, fold over the lifted hips. Do that movement again. Take the half lift. Bring the hands onto the high shins. Lift the shoulders, expose the heart. Exhale, fold over the lifted hips. Tuck the hips, tuck the chin, nose, forehead in. Last one. Inhale, really lengthen. Take a gentle grip there and then hold yourself here. Now be conscious of where the weight is in the feet. Make sure it's not all back in your heels and your hips aren't falling to the back of your mat. Let some of that weight come forward. Feel it through the arches. Don't lift the heels though. Really root down to that entire foot. Lift the seat up just a little bit higher. Feel that gentle stretch. One more deep breath in. Crown reaches. Exhale, fold yourself tightly in half and then bend the knees, relaxing the arms and relax the head. So we went from that tight moment, strung like a bow, to the bent string, relaxed. Let the head dangle. Breathe. Further moving and opening the body. Take a really nice deep breath in. Exhale, with relief, we let the breath go. Push into the feet, leaving head and arms dangling. Slowly begin to roll up. Take several breaths if you can. Little tuck to the tail, little engagement through the buttocks. Slowly stacking each vertebrae as the mid-spine, then the upper back, shoulders roll back, palms roll open. Lastly, we lift the head. We're in that Tadasana, mountain posture. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, bring the palms together at the heart center. Gazing forward, inhale, reach the arms up. Little opening to the side bodies as you exhale, lean over to the right. Good, then inhale, come up. Continue to frame the head with the arms, and then exhale, lean over to the left. Let's do that again. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, shift over to the right. Push the left hip out a little. Good, then inhale, come up. Use that count of 4. Exhale, lean over to the left. Push the right hip out. Good. Inhale, come up, lift the chin, push the hips forward, squeezing the buttocks, tip back. Use that whole breath. Good. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Soften the knees. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fingertips to the earth. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bring the hands to the earth if you have to bend the knees, and step yourself back, top of a push-up. So you can stay here, toes and palms, so you can lower the knees down now or at any time during this movement. Shoulders are still there, over the wrist. Body's taking some weight, nice and strong. Take a nice deep breath in, look forward. As you exhale, lower your body all the way down to the earth and point the feet, press the tops of the feet down. Grip with the fingers, inhale, send the chin forward, lift through the back of the head, pause. So really heavily pressing into the tops of the feet. Good. Once you've got that locked there, grip with the fingers. Imagine you could drag your body forward, even if it's just a centimeter across the room as you squeeze the elbows in. Gentle pressure now into the palms, keeping hip bones connected. Can you peel the front of the body up? Just a little bit higher. Keep pressing into the feet. Don't let them lift. Keep a bend in the elbows. Take one more breath. Up, 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 up. And then exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl the toes under. Inhale, push up. And exhale, press back. Down dog. Good. Where's your breath? Where's your breath count? Meter your breath. Find that breath of yours. Good. The movement. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, step, hop, walk to the front. Inhale, take the half lift. Exhale, forward fold, soften the knees. Inhale, reach up, look up, gentle tip back. Exhale, relax the arms down to the sides. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, reach up, gazing forward. Exhale, lean to the right and pause. Lots of weight in both of the feet. Squeezing the arms in close to the head. Palms may come together if the arms are straight. Start pushing that left hip out to the side. A little squeeze between the right hip and right ribs. Take one more nice deep breath in. Reach and extend. As you exhale, squeeze the side body. Stretch out the left. Inhale, come up. Depress the shoulders. Exhale, slowly tip over to the left. Anchoring heavily in both the feet. Concentrate on the upper body, just tipping. Arms squeeze in. Palms come closer together. Start to push that right hip out to the side. Feel that added stretch along the right side of the body. Gentle squeeze between the ribs and the hip. Take one more nice deep breath here. Exhale, squeeze. Now inhale, full count, come straight up, lift the chin, look up. Squeeze the buttocks and begin to tip back. Push the hips forward. Engage through the buttocks, protect your low back. Lift the chin, lift the heart up towards the ceiling. Good. Can you take one more nice deep breath in? Stay for the exhalation. And then inhale, rise up. Begin to reach forward and exhale, swan dive. Fold over the lifted hips. Take the half lift. And exhale, plant the palms, step back, top of a push-up. Inhale. Exhale, lower your body with control. Point the toes. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, curl the toes, push up and back, inverted V. Right leg, lift it up, level with the earth. Good. Keep it straight. Begin to lift it higher. Keep the hip level. Push into both the palms equally, that left foot. Keep the hips side by side. Keep that breath moving in and out. So on your inhale, lift the heel a little higher. On the exhale, step the foot forward, lower it between the hands, closer to the right, lower to the left knee. Uncurl the left toes. Good. Rising up onto the fingertips. Lifting the heart up. Lifting the chin up. Lifting the gaze up. Soften the eyes. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Feel the length in the low abdomen from navel to low ribs. Each rib to your sternum, or collarbone, I should say. Collarbone, chin, through the crown of the head. Just a little bit higher, a little bit longer. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. Plant the palms. Curl the left toes under. Step back, top of a push-up. Lift your hips to the sky. Breathe. On the inhale, lift the left leg. Keep it level with the earth. Level with the earth. Hips are level with the earth. Level. Hands are active. Right foot is active. Now lift the leg a little higher. Keep the hips right where they were. Tuning in. Maybe turning those left toes towards that right foot just a little bit. Activate the hip muscles. Press, thumbs, peace fingers, right heel. Take one more nice deep breath in. Lift that left leg up, 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 up. Exhale, full step forward. Plant the foot closer to the left hand, lower to the right knees. Excuse me. Start to point the left toes. Rise up onto your fingertips. Lift your chin up. Lift your gaze up. So it's that increasing lengthening from, again, down low, the front of the body. We make space to the navel, from the navel to that sternum, each rib to the collarbones. We lift the chin up away from the chest. Take the gaze up, gain that centimeter further. And then breathe fully into this body. Use that count, that meter of your breath. The inhale and the exhale. Observe it. Muscles, strength, combined with your range of motion and that work with your breath will equate that individualistic practice in each asana and as we go through the movements. And we can slowly build, getting a lot of benefit from these movements for the rest of our day, purely by opening the channels with which the energy runs through. Everything has been squeezed and closed off. Rivers aren't flowing. The mill is not turning. Good. Take a really nice deep breath in, fill, lift that chin, lift that heart up, look up. As you exhale, plant the palms, curl the right toes, step back to the top of a push-up, then lift the hips up and back. Downward dog. Good. Inhale, come up on the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands. As you exhale, walk, step, hop to the front. Inhale, take the half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Soften the knees. Inhale, reach forward, up. Take that gentle tip back. Exhale, relax the arms all the way down. Take a nice deep breath in. Stand up nice and tall. Open the segments. Exhale, bring the hands together, heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up, take that gentle back bend. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, take the half lift, extending the entire breath. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, top of a push-up. Pause, inhale for the length and meter of your breath, push the earth away. Exhale, lower for the whole exhalation, point the toes. Inhale, peel yourself up for the whole inhalation, curl the toes under, and exhale, take the count to lift the hips up and press yourself back, downward dog. Inhale, take the count to lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, take the count to step the right foot between and lower to the left knees. Inhale, peel yourself up. Use the whole inhalation to lengthen the front of the body. Exhale, let the hips melt down. One more here. Inhale, fill and lengthen. Curl the left toes under. Exhale, step back, press back, downward dog. Inhale, use the count to lift the left leg up. Exhale, take the breath to step the foot forward and lower to the right knee, point the toe. Inhale, use the whole breath here to peel yourself up, look up. Exhale, let the hips melt down equally. Another breath. Inhale, fill, lengthen from way down low to the tip of the chin. Exhale, squeeze it all the way. Lengthening breath. Inhale, fill, push yourself up away from the earth, curl the right toes. As you exhale, step back and press back, downward dog. Breathe. Good. Inhale, come up onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, hop to the front. On the inhale, take the half lift, lift your hips up, really look forward, extend all your parts. Exhale, full dive over the lifted hip, chin, nose, forehead in, soften those knees. Inhale, reach all the way up, look up. And then exhale, relax the arms down to the side. Separate your feet for a moment, breathe. Good. Hands come to the hips. We're going to pick up our right toes, spread them out, and anchor that right foot down. We're going to come up onto the ball of the left foot, and then bend your right knee really, really deeply. Good. Nice and deep. Pick up that left foot and just cross it across that right knee. Let the knee fall out. Flex it. Good. You can bring your hands to your heart here. Good. You bend that right knee just a little bit deeper. Good. Keeping the spine as straight as possible, vertical as possible. How low can you set those hips down? Can you make a little table, a little tray there with that left shin? Good. Maybe you're going to stay sitting right here. Maybe you can start to lean forward, keeping the spine straight. Bring the heart out past that shin. Foot is flexed. There's always places to go. Maybe you can take the bind, wrapping that right arm around that left foot or ankle, reaching around the back with the left. Looking towards it, trying it. Good. If you've come forward, releasing that bind, hands to heart, slowly with an inhalation, come up. Now, inhale, straighten the right leg, and extend your left foot straight out. Try not to lean back. Lift up through the crown. Even draw those shoulders back, expose the heart. Take one more nice deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knee and lower the foot. Relax the hands down to the hips, and just walk it out a little bit. Move that right foot gently. Knee, hip. Good. Relax. Tune into the heart, tune into the breath. How did you react from that activity? Let's try the other side. Pick up the left toes, fan them out, take them up as much room as you can there, and then rise up onto the ball of the right foot. Hands to the hips, You start to bend your left knee and pick up that right foot and cross the ankle across that left knee, just like we would in pigeon. Good. Flex the right foot. Maybe you can bend that left knee a little bit further. Sitting down, forming that tray in front of you. Can you take the hands to the heart? Good. You can sit down a little bit deeper, keeping that spine straight up and down as best as you can. Shoulders draw back, breath is full. And maybe you can begin that process of leaning forward. Then anywhere from here, reaching the left arm down and around, foot or ankle, around behind you, maybe you can reach the right fingers draping around the back. Good. If you've taken that bind or leaned forward, slowly begin to release it. Hands come to the heart. Wait for that inhalation, and we start to lift up. Start to straighten the left leg and send the right foot forward. Good. So really press the thumbs into the sternum, hard into the thumbs, and see if you can lift those right big toes just a little bit higher, up, up, up. Exhale. Go ahead and bend the knee, lower the right foot down. Release the hands. And relax. Walk it out. Give that left ankle, foot, knee a little shake. Good. Really starting to wake up the lower body here. Upper body, spine. Good. Find that comfortable stance. Hip bone distance, maybe that 2 fists between the heels. Good. Standing. Rise up onto the ball of the right foot. Hands around the hips, lift the right knee up into the chest. Level with the hip, flex the foot. Good. From here, depending on your practice, you're going to reach for that inner part of the knee. The thumb will be down. Good. Or you can grab the big toe. Good. Now, just like the hinge on the door, start to send the knee or that straight leg out to the side. Keep the foot flexed. And maybe you can even challenge yourself by starting to turn the chin towards the left. Where's your balance today? Ooh. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. As you exhale, if you brought the chin out, bring it to center. Start to shift the knee in. Good. Shift the hand to the the hip. Flex the right foot. One more breath. Inhale, lift that knee up, 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 up. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Again, walk out the left. Energizing. We go to the other side. Some balancing, some standing challenges today. Good. Preparing, right toes, pick them up, fan them out. And then we start to lift that left knee up, level with the hip. Flex the foot. Start here. Good. Then we can take the left hand, thumb down, or to the toe for that inner knee. And as if it's a gate, we're going to start to open it up to the side. Straight leg or that knee. Good. Can you start to turn the chin, maybe for the challenge of the balance, towards the right shoulder? Allow that drishti to move. The shoulders draw back gently. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. Full exhalation. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now with the inhale, we move. Bring the knee or the leg forward. Exhale. Take the hand back to the hip. And release the foot down. Go ahead and walk it out. Good. Now slowly walk your feet out to the edges of the mat. We're going to prepare for a squat, so if you need to make any sort of change to your footing, either a lift, rolling up the mat, placing a blanket under the heels, and we can start to lower ourselves down. So you bring the fingertips down if you like, or down onto the knees or thighs. So if we don't have the ability to touch the ground, we always have our little football stance here. Good. Tailbone begins, maybe the forearms. Good. Maybe a little further. This is where we are today. Good. So we can use that support, even if the elbows are on top. We'll work towards trying to get them down inside. Good. Draw those palms back towards you. Use those arms as a little bit of a lever, a little sensation there in the inner thighs. We can shift the thumbs up into the heart. Shoulders draw back, gaze is forward, crown is lifting. Now imagine there's a little target there just below you. You're going to tuck the tail just a little bit. Lift up through that spine. Breathe. Maybe for a couple rounds, you want to use your breath, your meter. You can inhale deeply, fill and lengthen. As you exhale completely and release all the breath, squeeze the pelvic floor and gently lift it up. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And then release it and fill and expand and extend up tall. Exhale, release the breath from the top, the middle, the bottom. Squeeze the navel, squeeze the floor, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then one more time, let's fill up the body. Fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. Exhale, release the breath. One last squeeze, one last lift, 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 and release. Let's bring the palms down to the earth. Take one hand behind you. We're going to go ahead and lower the seat down. Good. Extend those legs out. You're in easy pose, nice and gently rocking those feet. Good. Bring the legs together. Good. Sit up. Remove any of the flesh from the sit bones. Good. Let's do a little opening here by bending the left knee and slide that right heel in. Good. Sit up nice and tall here. Keep that right foot flexed and then let the left knee fall out to the side. Suction cup the left foot into the inner right thigh. Good. The hands can be on top of the leg or on either side. Now use that ability, that length you've learned today to straighten and lift through the front. Inhale, lengthen each vertebrae right through the crown. And then exhale, just lean your heart forward. And then just take a walk with the hands. Maybe right beside the knee. We're not overreaching, we're not pulling with anything. Good. Inhale, fill and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the navel in. Maybe you can lean just a little bit further. Turn the palms up. So no gripping, no pulling, no holding on to anything. Palms are faced up, shoulders are drawing back. Take one more nice deep breath in, fill and lengthen. Exhale, relax the chin towards the chest. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Maybe your hands will slide back a little bit. We're keeping the neck long. And the cables of the erectors, right? The whole backside musculature is supporting you now. And you're allowing them to naturally kind of let go, little bit by little bit. So wherever you're suspended, we're going to let that slow release happen. So you can close the eyes so there's no anticipation. We're thinking about the front side of the body, staying equally as long as the back, so don't slump. Keep a little tension between the shoulders. Good. The breath is nice and deep. Good. Keep that right foot flexed. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the palms down. Inhale. Start to lift through the back of the head. The hands might slide back. Exhale completely here. Now let's go ahead and assist. Bring that left knee up. Slowly slide it out. Support yourself. Give those legs a gentle shake. Maybe a little bounce. And let's do the other side. Things are a little different today. So sit up nice and tall. Flex both of your feet. Now it's the right knee. Bend it. Slide the foot back. Good. Try to sit up as tall as you can. Keep the spine straight. And then let the knee fall out. Good. Fingertips on thigh or on either side of the leg. Inhale, lift up through the heart center and the crown. Exhale, lean towards the left big toe. Good. So we're not reaching, we're not grabbing. Good. Hands can just walk a little bit. They're just more supportive. Shoulders are level. We're looking right down that left leg. Front of the body's nice and long. Little lift through the heart. Keep that extension. Good. Inhale, take one more nice deep breath in. As you exhale that breath and you get to that 4, squeeze the navel and take that little space. Good. Now turn the palms up. Rest the chin towards the chest. Close the eyes. No anticipation, just feeling. Keep the left foot flexed. Keep the breath moving to your capacity, in and out, to that count and rate that you've created. The whole breath, in and out. Maintain the length in the front of the body equal to the back. Don't slump. Left foot is flexed, heel is pushing away. Top of the head is reaching, gentle squeeze between the blades. Take one more nice deep breath in. Exhale, release it all. We go for length with this one. Inhale, fill, flex. Exhale, let it all go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You can turn the palms down, back of the head. Inhale, start to lift up. Walk the hands back. Exhale completely. Let's go ahead and lift that right knee up. Send the foot away. Good. Relax and give a gentle shake. Little bounce. Good. Bring the legs together. Flex the feet. Bring the hands right beside you, removing the flesh if necessary. Squeeze between the blades. Inhale, lift up through the crown. Exhale, lean forward with the heart. Walk the hands forward. Good. Draw between the blades. Take one more nice deep breath in. Lengthen the front of the body. Exhale, bring the navel in, lean into that tiny little space, this time taking a gentle grip. Calves, ankles, feet. Inhale, drag the heart forward. Don't overdo it. Exhale, pull yourself in, and then relax the chin. Take 5 breaths. Keep drawing those shoulders back. Don't let yourself collapse and round out. Keep that heart moving away from the navel. Front and back are equally as long. Keep that breath flowing. Feel that expansion. Those exhalations come in the contractions there at the navel, little tiny space. You're almost there. Fill and lengthen. Exhale and release. Start through the back of the head. Start to look forward and lift yourself up. Shift the hands to the tops of the thighs. Start to walk the hands back. Take the hands behind you, point through the toes, and start to lower yourself down onto the forearms, then down onto the back. Draw the knees into the chest. Take a gentle grip there. Rock from hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. Good. Relax the feet down. Slide the arms out to a T. Pick up your left foot and cross it over your right knee. And then shift your hips just a few inches to the left. Allow your chin to roll to the left shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in to the count of your own. And then exhale, release those knees over to the right. The breath is empty. You find stillness. If you're comfortable there, you can turn the palms up, keep the shoulders connected, close the eyes, and begin to breathe deeply here in the twist to the right. With the rotation and the spiraling of the legs, a little added something for your hips. Still gaining that compression and that manipulation of that lower right quadrant. Keeping that left shoulder on the earth. No, the whole leg. Okay. Good. Just furthering, again, the aiding and the opening of the channels, the flowing of energy within the whole body. It's all in there. It's being stored. You've been creating it, keeping it there. And sometimes when it tries to go where it needs to, it finds resistance, and it doesn't, or very little of it does. So here we may find ourselves a little more energized, a little more enlightened, a little more beaming. Feel free to share that amongst your people today, whoever you come in contact with, as long as that's within 3 meters, of course. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release that breath all the way. Turn the palms down. And then inhale, nice and slowly, bring those knees up. Go ahead and uncross that left leg off the right. Plant both of the feet. Bring your hips into center. Good. So now it's the right foot or right leg. We pick it up and we cross it over the left. Your hips lift and you move over to the right just a few inches. Turn your chin to the right, close the eyes, take a nice deep breath in, fill up your body. And then exhale, release the legs over towards the left. If the legs and you become still and comfortable, then you can turn the palms up. If there's question or the need for support, then you can keep them down. Shoulders are connected equally across the back. Start to form that nice deep breath again. So this is where we get that twist, that rotation from that center of the spine across the hip. The manipulation of the organs here on the low left quadrant, the end of the system. Try to relax. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. Really fill yourself up. Expand again to that new place. Exhale. Release it all. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Turn the palms down. And when you're ready, start to let the chin come to center, the knees come up. Uncross that right leg from the left, and then shift the hips into the center. Draw the knees up into the chest. Wrap your hands around the knees and go ahead and rock slowly, hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. Good. Return to the center. We have one moment here. Just in case there's anything hiding within, we're going to squeeze it out, release it. So lift up the head, lift up the shoulders, peel up the spine, tuck your chin, your nose, your forehead in. Can you wrap your forearms around those shins? Activate all the muscles within the body, starting with the soles of the feet. Squeeze the feet, the ankles, the shins, the calves, right up through the knees and the hips. Draw your head in towards those knees. Scrunch up your face. Take a nice deep breath in as best as you can. Now exhale everything. Make a little tiny space within and take it. Squeeze it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release yourself. Expand. This new you. Expanding, taking up more space within this universe. Glowing brighter, lighter, more energized, at peace, happy with everything that you've done. Relax. Start to become porous, like a sponge. And warmth and comfort are slowly starting to melt into you. Finding all those little nooks and crannies, filling them, making you even more comfortable. more relaxed. There's hints of love, joy. Your favorite scent there lingers. You know the one. The mind is calm. Relaxed. Less flux. Let go. Relax. The mind is now smooth, like glass, as the pond in the morning. No disruption, no breeze, nothing to disturb it. You've created this beautiful scene, quiet and still. If your day, if your mind, if your heart should become disrupted, close the eyes. Return to this scene. Take the breaths, the calm, the ripples. Find that clarity, that mirror-like image that you see now. Always searching for that place. You know how to find it. We have the tools. Just remembering. Deep breath, a moment of quiet. Start to form that nice deep breath again here. Fill and expand yourself. Reconnect with your physical body and start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Go further, beginning to roll the hands and the feet around at the wrist and the ankles. Pause, go in the opposite direction. Let the head gently rock from side to side, starting to wake the neck and the spine, everything in between. Good, bring the chin to center, relax the limbs. Slide the legs together and gently point the toes. Circle the arms back and begin to reach the arms and fingers. Make yourself nice and long and take a nice deep breath in and stretch out your body. Exhale, relax the arms down to the sides. Pause here. Good. Bring your right hand onto your belly and your left hand onto your heart. Observe the rise and fall as you breathe. Observe that gentle beating of that calm heart beneath your hand. These true signs that you are alive. Be thankful. And thank yourself for coming, spending this time for you, helping to maintain this state with as much grace as possible. Always revisiting, recharging, refueling, removing anything we don't need and moving forward with those things that serve us well. Keep the pond calm today. Remember, breathe deep, relax. Thank those who came to share their breath and their energy with us today, and those out there that will join us another time. We thank you. And I'm grateful that I get to join you and share these practices of yoga here in this lovely space. Leaving you here to rejoin your day, that divine light that dwells deep and burns bright within me, graciously bows to that same divine light that dwells deep and burns bright within you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.